Number 7 in our post-spring ACC power rankings, the Duke Blue Devils, who, like Florida State, come in at plus 2,500, 25 to 1 to win the ACC championship game this year. Uh, Manny Diaz didn't go to the portal much. Number 91 portal class. Obviously, he went to the portal at quarterback to replace Malik Murphy. He replaced him with Darian Mensah from Tulane, who had a very solid freshman year last year. We kind of thought Mensah would be at Tulane for a while, playing for John Sumrall, but he opts to go to Durham this offseason and play in the ACC. They got Andrell Anthony to come over at wide receiver from Oklahoma, who was part of that Oklahoma wide receiver core last year that everyone was super high on, but then, just injuries plagued them to death. But Jacquez Moore is coming back at running back. The big story last year for Duke was winning a lot of close games, and a big part of that was their defense. Their defense won them a lot of games last year. But good news for them is their defense looks solid again this year.
Yeah, it does. I mean, Manny Diaz obviously hangs his hat on defense. No question about it. But, I mean, when you really think about it, Darian Mensah, there's a lot of high-level P4 programs that probably wanted that kid. And for Duke to be able to, that was a huge, huge pickup, landing him in the portal like that. Like when your quarterback and Malik Murphy decides that he's going to leave, when that happened, I remember thinking he wasn't the reason Duke went 9-3 last year in the regular season. It was that defense being a little more fortunate in the turnover margin. It was not on Malik Murphy's shoulders. But when he left, I mean, you're thinking Duke, for his history wise, that's probably going to be really hard for them to replace him with a quarterback that's better. And they upgraded to quarterback. I think everybody was kind of surprised that Darian Mensah chose to go to Duke of all places. But I think that system in general is a quarterback friendly system. Like you said, Andrell Anthony coming over at receiver. It's Manny Diaz, honestly, if we really want to get down to it, one of the best coaching jobs by far in all of college football last year.
Oh, yeah.
I remember last year during spring ball, they almost couldn't even have maybe they didn't have a spring game. They either almost didn't have a spring game or they didn't because they didn't have enough offensive linemen. And he had to, after the spring, dip into I'm talking about low-level FCS level play to go just find off. He was grabbing offensive linemen from the Ivy League and stuff, trying to just field bodies. And they found a way to go 9-3.
They had to go to the Ivy League because those are the only guys who can qualify to play at Duke.
That's true. But yeah, can he build on that year 1 to year 2? Again, I would imagine it's going to be hard for Duke to top going 9-3 or to match that. But again, Manny Diaz did a wonderful job. Defense should be solid again. If they can get really good play out of Mensah at the quarterback position, they could be, I kind of think they're going to regress a little bit, kind of closer to that 6-7 win range, being bowl eligible. But if Mensah plays really good at quarterback, then they could have another special year again at Duke.